in.
Hi, here are the resumes you asked for.
Oh, thank you. Let's take a look at these. Middlesex County College. Okay. Well, this one's been to prison. Courtney Fazzari. Yale. Former CEO. Not bad. Your qualifications look good. We'll be meeting with the team shortly, and I will get in touch with you later today.
All right, sounds great.
It was
Thank
great
you so
meeting
much.
you. Have a great day.
You too.
We're all saddened to see our CEO for the last 25 years retire, but it's time for us to discuss potential candidates. We've been eyeing Dr. Courtney Fazzari, the former CEO of Suntech Inc., and it appears that she's interested in joining our company.
So we prepared a brief presentation listing all of her achievements. Because CEOs are so difficult to find in this market, we want to carefully approach this issue and make sure that we can get her.
As you can see from the resume here, Dr. Fazzari obtained her PhD in Business Administration from Yale University and has served as a CEO at the Solandra Energy Corporation for the past 7 years. She has been highly successful in her endeavors.
Well, judging from that introduction, I think we can all agree that she's a perfect candidate for us. Now the question is, how do we get her to work for us?
I mean, we'll obviously have to think of a great incentive package that she can't refuse. I say we offer her a $10 million base pay with all the trimmings of company benefits.
Wait, let's think a little bit more about this. Our last CEO only had a base salary of $4.5 million. I think $10 million to start might be a bit over the top.
Well, the market has changed. We're no longer in a recession. This is a highly competitive market. Our last CEO, who was also a co-founder of the company, received much more than just a base salary. If you include the benefits he received, the $10 million will ensure that she comes to work for us.
Let us just consider the stockholders and employees' image of our company. I'm pretty sure they're already shaken up by the change in management, so we should try to make this transition as smooth as possible and review our offer adequately.
So what do you suggest we do?
Here, we can review where the bulk of our former CEO's compensation actually comes from.
As you can see here from the pie chart for the previous CEO's annual compensation breakdown, about 25% of the compensation came from base salary and other benefits. Therefore, stock awards and other bonuses made up the majority of the previous CEO's compensation, which are directly connected to performance.
In this model, the compensation that the CEO received is mostly based on company performance under his leadership.
So what this chart is saying is that the compensation you receive for a year only represents a tiny fraction of the company profits.
Yes.
Also, our former CEO co-founded the company, and he did not necessarily need a large base pay to have the incentive to perform. However, Dr. Fazzari is an outside talent that we're recruiting.
So because she has no previous ties to the company, we really need to give Dr. Fazzari high incentives to ensure that her performance generates company profit.
Yeah, so there's no question that CEOs should be adequately compensated as they experience a large amount of stress under the job and are expected to perform under pressure.
Well, Dr. Fazzari has demonstrated her ability to do so through her success in leading Suntech to become one of the highest grossing companies in the industry.
She should definitely be receiving competitive compensation, but in a way that is reflective of our company's success.
I could see the logic behind this reasoning. As long as the pay for this new CEO is a reflection of her performance, it appears to be fair.
If you would like to look over this contract and let me know what you think, we would love to have you join our company.
This looks great.
Although the auditor was originally skeptical of the suggested CEO pay, after weighing both sides, he realized that the substantial pay was the best decision for the company. The The reasons are as follows. There is a link between executive pay and corporate performance. Also, CEOs stand at the center of a corporate model that has generated millions of jobs and trillions of dollars in shareholder earnings. The labor market set their CEO pay. Since their talent is so hard to find, you need to offer levels of compensation that are able to attract and retain successful CEOs. Lastly, CEOs take a financial risk when they leave other prospects and take on the difficult task of managing a major corporation.